Hello, 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 hello. What is goody? You already know what time it is. Welcome back. Thank you for taking the time to come through and share this energy with me. You already know. All right, so I was about my business today and I seen on a bus, there was a big ass sign that said no shortcuts. No shortcuts. So I feel like that message is for those who are on the right path. Like when you're destined to do what you doing, that there are no shortcuts. Okay? So I feel like a lot of y'all are on the right path to what y'all gonna be doing for the rest of y'all lives or contributing to that, and there are no shortcuts to it. Um and I feel that doesn't bother people who, excuse me, are in alignment with what they want to do, right? Because when you're doing what you love, it's not work. All right, so with the power of the Most High God, assisted by my ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, I reverse the spells, curses, and any dark energy manipulated to hurt me, stall me, or destroy me. My highest self is a love earth angel. My language exudes kindness, fairness, and fierceness. Okay, not the flesh, smooth tongues, deceit, or anything impure will govern over me or direct my life's path. Any attempts to put darkness on my path will be met by the holiest of spirits, to be put to an end by reversal. Let that tower fall, because my demolition crew is ready, as it is written. So it is. So it will be. Yes. You are ready. You are ready. You are ready. And that's for my tribe. You already know. You already know. Even those that are not here right now, that pray every time I say that. Because my people are very important to me. Those I met, those I haven't met yet, all that. Y'all my babies. Okay? Oh. 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 Okay. Listen. Ah! That shit was urgent. It said, hold on now. Hold on now. Okay. I'm on, like, oh, what we got here? The sun. So we got oof. We, yeah, sun is shining. Like, those who love the sun know what that feeling is. Like, you just be basking. You know, that vibrant energy. You know, new stuff going on. Ain't just a new energy, a shift or something like, my God. Okay, I like that. I like that. So, I guess no shortcuts. Let me dig into this message jar, see what we could talk about today. About no shortcuts with this overall sun card energy. I like this. Let me just leave that right there. Just put that in the mist. Hold on before I do that. He's about to get sloppy. Okay. Okay. So, oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There are two messages when it come out. Okay. Friends in a social scene. Okay. Okay. So what does no shortcuts and this new sun energy got to do with friends in the social scene? Okay. And overall energy is that sun card. You saw how I flew out. It said, hold on, y'all gonna see me. Maybe that's what it is, being seen by your friends, being seen by a social scene. Like I said, some of y'all coming into alignment with what y'all gonna do or what's gonna contribute to what y'all gonna do for the rest of y'all lives. Okay? So maybe it's important that You see who your friends are. You see who's in your social scene. Okay, right? Because that's a soul tie. That's what we got. Okay, we got realizing your gifts, realizing your power. Okay, we got we got spiritual growth here. Um, you're still learning, but you're also teaching as well. Uh, nice, nice. Wow. So for some of y'all definitely realizing what it is y'all don't want to do. I'm trying to tell y'all, and it's gonna be put into a place where maybe I don't know why I feel compelled to say this. That maybe like for you it's just like natural. Like maybe it's like for some reason it's like as you're learning this, you know what I mean, with this Hierophant card, you're learning and teaching because it's a balance right here. Is that like some people couldn't do that, um, and you may get a little hate, but you realize your power and you capitalize on it. You know what I mean? Like, who is anybody to be like, nah, or but you shouldn't, or you know what I mean? Naysayers, like, who the fuck are they? They're that. Come on now, like. Oh man, there's a lot of swords here. A lot of swords. Like communication is coming through, just like me telling you right now. You know what I mean? When you probably got it's probably something with communication. Until I'm done with this, I'll put that up. You probably dealing with a lot of like communicative uh, work. Like that's how you teach or something involving communication, um something about like informing, just getting out information to people. uh you realizing your gifts, you honing it. Not only are you learning, but you teaching others as well. And it's I don't know if this is advice or what you doing, but it's like you gotta be wise about it. You know what I'm saying? Like swords, they cut. You know what I'm saying? Like get, excuse me, get the gist. Where it's like he coming in. You know what I mean? Like full throttle, coming in full throttle. So you swinging that sword, you gotta be careful with it. You feel me? Time and a place. Time and a place. Um, I don't know why that's like being out there, but you definitely using your gifts for a purpose. You're not being reckless with it. It's in the upright. You're not being reckless with it. No shortcuts. This sun card right here. It's like it's the time to be seen. It's the time. It's time to be in that energy of what the Most High, you know what I'm saying, bestowed upon you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I gotta say this. I gotta say this because there's few times, and you know what I mean. There's a hand-picked, selected times where I've actually dealt with a team, where people who understood that we were just parts of the same machine. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm a big cog, you know what I mean? And you a little cog, and the other one is that suspension. Like The suspension's not worried about what a little cog is doing, so long as it's doing what it's supposed to do. You feel me? The little cog don't want to be the big cog because, that's not its job. You understand? And there was an understanding about that. So long as these parts are working together, who the fuck cares which one was which? Especially if you were not made for that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just one of those things. Okay, Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, just like what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? That hand few select times where you gotta reflect on certain things where you know what feels good to you. You know what feels proper because you've been through it before. This is being stuck in the past. You feel me? The Six of Cups in the reverse. This is being stuck in the past. But it's like maybe you're just being reflective on it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't be too stuck. Not every, thing that felt right is gonna have the same mechanisms. You understand what I'm saying? So don't expect things to like be the same way as something else that worked. You understand what I'm saying? It's that team thing. It's that team, like where, okay, this is working and that was his own thing. Now this is working and this is his own thing. The only thing that I could do, I don't want to compare it, but it's just gotta like, just got like, a guide to make sure like something works out. Okay. What else we got? Two of coins. Okay. Uh, with the Hierophant, I'm telling you, there's a balance here. There's a balance here. Where it's just like, there's a lot going on, but I'm staying focused. Because you in your light. You in your gifts. And all that. This is something that you wouldn't even care that you broke a sweat about because this is what you want to do. If it's something that you didn't want to do, you'd be like, fuck this. I'm out of here, right? But that's when you know that's something that you want to do because anything else you would have been like, yeah, I'm checked out of this shit. What else we got? Ten of Swords in the upright. Okay. Oops. Scusi. Already 13 minutes in. Shut up. Wow. Okay. I don't know. Like, I just like this. I feel like every card that's coming out is definitely just going back to what we were saying before. You know what I mean? Just like being in your light, the friends in the social scene, using your gifts within that, recognizing it. You know, um, this is coming to terms with what the reality is. Letting go, letting go of all these hardships. You understand what I'm saying? Definitely like that Six of Cups, not staying stuck in the past. So that's what's up. Maybe in the past you were stuck in the past. So, that don't make no sense almost, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, but definitely using your past to help you move forward. You know what I'm saying? The snake is like growth because it sheds skin. The water's flowing. So it's like you coming to terms, with what is. You don't give a fuck about what isn't. What isn't for you is not your business. You feel me? Okay. But like, why the friends in the social scene? Is it like you being recognized by your friends in the social scene? Because with the sun card, that's, it's vibrant energy. I don't know if people notice that you're in a different energy flux. I don't know. They been like, what's going on with us? Yeah, okay. I don't really feel like there's any hate around. I just think people, they have their eye on you and all that, and they just like, okay, I see you. Okay, I wonder what they gonna do next. I wonder what they gonna do next. Okay, so we definitely been collective. We definitely been, doing what we've been doing, recognizing our gifts, honing it, researching, you know what I mean, studying and all that, making sure there's a time and a place to let our gifts shine, you know, using the past as a guide for our present and our future, just kind of like staying focused, okay? There's an energy here. There's an energy. These cards are being a little feisty today. Okay. Okay. Maybe you were a little too hard on yourself in the past. Wow. There's both these cup cards. Both these cup cards are in the reverse. And cups got to do with emotional investments. Okay. Um, that whole half full, half empty type of vibe. And yeah, perhaps in the past it's like you didn't really know what your gifts were. And it tore you down a bit. Maybe your friends and your social scene seen that and they were probably a bit turned off. Who knows? And maybe that's why they recognize, this energy change in you. They don't know what it is, why it is, how it is. They're just like, okay, we see you. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Like everybody goes through something. Everybody goes through something. Especially us spiritual people. We go through shit. We go through shit so much that we have to rely on God even more so. We didn't like who we were and how we were living. So we was just like, man, listen, I surrender. Oh man. Let go. Let go and have faith. Like it's about like resisting change, and it's like you gotta have faith in yourself. You gotta have faith in yourself. There's no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts to your destiny. Everything is on purpose for your destiny. There's a testimony you're gonna have to reiterate for people that you know or that you don't know, for the social settings. You know what I'm saying? For your friends. There's a testimony that they need to hear from you. And it's destined, and there's no shortcuts to that. Sorry. 6 of coins. Yeah. That testimony is valuable. Okay? It's going to help someone. And this may even be saying that through that, through honing in your gifts and, getting to your destiny, there's rewards here. But this is generosity. I feel like, yeah, I mean, you give, you get back. That's point blank, period. That's just how I'm reading it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you helping others is going to help you back. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. Okay? Definitely. Definitely. But back to the swords. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What did I say? Like, yo, just using your past and that Ten of Swords energy, that from the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups, using the past, just discernment. You feel me? To like understand like where to put your fucking foot at. That Knight of Swords, just coming through like full throttle. You know exactly when to do that. Listen, babies. There's no way I'm just gonna lead you astray. You feel me? Like, this is just what's coming up. Be careful. Be careful. Anytime, and I do mean anytime, like, you come into alignment with yourself, or anytime, whether it's in the smallest fraction or the biggest, like, there's always gonna be some scamming, scheming. You ever got like money in the bank and then all of a sudden you get mad, scam like we calls? You understand? Use that example. Use that example in every fucking case. Like, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. You ever got a new home and then all of a sudden somebody just like, oh, I need a place to stay. You feel me? Like, you ever got like a situation where it was just like you got something and then somebody needed it? Weird shit, right? How that work. So be careful. Be careful. Where was this when you didn't have it? Where was this when you didn't have it? They didn't need nothing when you didn't have nothing. Now all of a sudden you have, they need it? Child, listen. That's why that discernment's there. That's why that Two of Swords is there. Because look at bottom of the deck. Using your intuition. The High Priestess. Come on now. It's not a fucking game. This is your life we talking about. Ain't nobody play with you. We're talking about, oh, they need something now that you got it. Oh, you got a new car now. All of a sudden, people need rides. Psh, that bus was working before. That Uber was working before. You know what I mean? I ain't have a ride. You didn't even want to talk to me. Now that I do, all of a sudden, say, hey, can I get a ride? Fuck out of here. I'm sorry. And you see me shuffling, right? You see me shuffling. You hear me shuffling, and still on the bottom of the deck, using your intuition. Guys, don't fuck with me. King of Swords. Yo, there's a lot of sword energy in this reading. Like, a lot. I'm talking about communication like a motherfucker. Either it's coming in, you putting it out. Either way. Right? Either way. It's a King of Swords right here. Alright? King of Swords don't fuck around. He takes heed to information that's being told to him, especially by those who done it before him. You feel me? Like, King of Swords is that type of dude that definitely has like an elder advisor and and converses with that advisor about like a lot of tough decisions to make. That discernment. Cause when that happens, there's probably gonna be, the devil. The devil bringing that temptation. It's probably gonna be an offer you can't refuse. And you're gonna have to use your discernment and talk to your elders like, hold on, does this look right to you? You know, you may even need to consult a lawyer. Maybe some contracts. I don't know why that's coming in, but if it resonates, fill in those blanks, babies. You feel me? Like, yeah, fine tooth comb this contract. Shit. Trying to sign my life away. Fuck all that. You mean to tell me I can't go to any old restaurant I want to without the approval of this, that, and the third? What the fuck you talking about, right? Like, oh, you didn't read the fine print. So definitely, like, taking the conversations because you coming into a new light, babies. Like, y'all are just, ugh. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all been through so much. Like, it's about time y'all shine. This is your time. And so if y'all ain't get the opportunity to see my this is it apparently video, then I suggest you go do that. Yeah, and the one after that. But cuz they all connect the dots in some way leading up. Like I said, when you on your the path to your destiny, like everything is on purpose. Every minuscule to like maximum thing, like everything is on purpose. Trust and believe. The tests, the mistakes, the winnings, the fucking lessons learned, the conversations, the people you meet. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, justice in the reverse. There's an abuse of power here. Maybe some things were like you've been through a lot and you shouldn't have. Maybe people did some things to you on purpose so that way they could from stray you away from your power, your destiny. I hope they ain't got shit to do with your friends and your social scene, but that was the topic of conversation. And because this sun card is up, and because you're shining brightly, there's just gonna be some things that are gonna be illuminated. You're gonna be able to see what the fuck was going on, who was trying to sway you or deter you off your path. An abuse of power. I feel like somebody close to you, somebody you knew. Hopefully it's not that fucking advisor that the King of Swords go to, but somebody you knew definitely was giving you some, because they knew that you would listen to them. Um, oh boy, I really hope it's not that advisor, but because somebody knew you was gonna listen to them, they purposely gave you bad advice. I don't know, because this is in the first column and it has to do with like the past. Um, Probably before this is what was going on, and maybe that's why it took you so long to get to where you needed to be. Interesting, interesting. What do you got? Come on now, finding the light through the dark. 5 coins. Up. Awakening, awakening. Yeah, somebody tried to bring you down, and you was just like, nah. You was like, not today, Satan. Not to fucking day, Satan. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You might have to do some spy shit. You may even have to be the one to give somebody wrong information so that way you can see where it's circulating. Woo, child. That's some juicy shit. I only do that when necessary. To find out who's gossiping about me, yeah, I'll give out the wrong information, absolutely. And be like, oh, but this person said this. And be like, oh, really? There's only one way you can know that. You might have to do some shit like that. I'm sorry. And those who get busted, they're gonna be like, oh, but see, I knew I couldn't trust you. Really? Come on. Knight of Cups. It's the confidence to go ahead. The confidence, baby. You got out of that self-deprecating energy. You got out of that. Yep, and you moving on with confidence. This is your time. This is the sun card right here. Okay? Videos about the cutoff, because the memory and all of that. But from what I'm getting, y'all, like I said, y'all in the right path. And y'all gonna have y'all friends in y'all social scene to support y'all. Y'all definitely getting rid of these people who abuse their power. You know what I mean? Watch out for the snakes, because they gonna be there. They're gonna be there regardless. Like I said, you know what feels good to you, and you know what don't. So use the past as a guide and not as a crutch to deter yourself from moving ahead, because there's already enough people like trying to get you off your path. You don't need their, not only, they don't need your permission. You understand what I'm saying? Like they don't need your cosign to do that either. So don't give them to them. Don't give them the satisfaction. All right, my loves. You already know what time it is. Peace and love, and until next time.